Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have a special sales offer available. And if you'd like to know more details about it, it's in the description box below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. If you have any further questions, again, just email me. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Scorpio, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. I feel like there's something scaring you throughout July. You might be fighting off particular fears. Something is making you fearful, anxious, and even somehow paranoid. And I do feel like for some of you Scorpios, there's a matter of lack in that it's very relevant to the quality of the month. So you miss on something or someone so much that this is creating like this current hole, a very empty place, a void in your life that spirit wants you to fight against. You might be giving in too quickly to things that you should be fighting against. So negativity, depression, fear, a sense of not being loved, a sense of not being protected, a sense of not having enough money or enough support, security, whatever it is, the biggest lack that some of you Scorpios are struggling right now. It is important you fight off the shadows, to the best of your extent. The purpose of this energy is for you to fight off the shadows. It's for you not to give in. It's the challenge here. And some of you, it feels so much easier, incredibly, to just give into it. Because some of you Scorpios don't feel good about something, about yourself, about your life, about previous mistakes, and so it's like you're accepting negative circumstances, or you accepting things that you shouldn't because you feel like you deserve it, or you don't deserve more, or good things are not for you. So be very careful of the things you believe around what you deserve. Also, for some of you, you might have here, energies outside of you trying to contaminate you and have been effective in that regard. So be very selective in terms of people and environments you listen to, because there can be people that are seeing that vulnerability, that current frequency you are in, and they can take advantage of it. Unfortunately, there can be some people in your life that want to exploit your weaknesses, and I feel you're like, there's here people that want to break you or want to see you break or have something in your life that was working break apart. Yeah, there's something here about friends turning into enemies, so be mindful of that. Watch your back, be vigilant about the people you trust, but especially about what you allow yourself to believe and be convinced that puts you or something about your life in a very inferior, negative place, in a place of fear. If someone comes at you with fear, criticism, trying to get you down, trying to make you question yourself or your intentions, get rid of it immediately. Don't let it, again, contaminate Don't let it sink into a space where you can start to believe that, because the energy of the month itself can be challenging. So you want people that lift you up, that elevate you, and you should consume all things that do that to you, all kind of stimulation that it's positive. Don't go feed the darkness throughout the next weeks. That's the worst thing you can do. It's not going to be helpful. It's going to push you down, and the purpose is to bring you up. I do feel like this is like a temporary, again, missing phase. So it's really about need, lack, you know, that archetype of Cancer, that it's about that neediness, that extreme neediness on things. So you can really be feeling like you're missing out on something or someone so strongly that this becomes the whole focus of the now. And I do feel like if someone is away, or something is not working, or is not responding the way you want, it's temporary. Again, this is a little bit of a challenge here. You're going to be given also the opportunity to correct previous mistakes. For those of you that are worried about this, you will have a second chance. You will have an opportunity to make up for the, you know, for wrongs in the past and make them right. I also feel like you can be extremely missed and be unaware of this. It's like a two faces of the coin, right? The two sides here. So you might be also experiencing here symptoms that mirrors someone's, you know, energetic connection, attachment to you. So you could be missing someone as much as they are missing you or in need of you. And especially for some of you Scorpios, that this is someone from, you know, a far distant time, space, you know, it's like someone from your real past, not, you know, recent, someone you have not been in touch with for some time. That could be, you know, highly impactful. You might be crying, you know, this is a very tearful energy here. Some of you just want to also perhaps spill your guts. So there might be moments where you just want to say out loud how you're feeling. Again, you're currently advised against it, just because there's tendencies of many of you Scorpios being around energies that don't have your best interests at heart. So you should be emotionally processing and confronting and handling what you're going through, but more in a private way, or with those that you can really trust to care and protect and preserve your secrets, the secrets of your inner intimate world. It's not for everybody, but because of this extreme vulnerable energy, you might be tempted to share with people and in places where you shouldn't. I keep getting someone is out there to get you, Scorpio. So be prepared. Have your armor, your protection. Use that real fierce instinct that so many of you have to immediately recognize where this threat, this bad vibe is coming from. Some of you could even feel like you don't want to go to work, or you don't want to work on your things. It can be a little bit of a, like, again, a giving up phase, or you want to give up on the things you have going on outside of this influence that is getting to you the wrong way. Three of Pentacles, you have so much to work forward, to work towards. So much you have already, you know, started to build. And you're so close to being in a moment where you really gain that foundation, that security, that it would be a shame to put all this work to waste. And again, we go back to the energy of not giving up, fighting off the adversity. The Three of Pentacles is an energy that secures, is wanting to secure what you'll have already built or worked for, but it also needs you to be there, to show up, to be present in your business, in your endeavors, in your projects, in your professional activities, in your home, in your relationships, whatever this is, you need to be there. It will fall apart only when you're not there. And that can also be like a huge lesson some of you are learning, to be more present, to show up to places, to honor your commitments, your responsibilities, and those you are more responsible, accountable for. Five of Pentacles. Here it is, the energy of missing on something so much, feeling the need, the void, the lack. Perhaps some of you feel left out, abandoned, or you're trying to overcome abandonment issues, material, financial, and emotional negligence, things of the past that were done to you or that you also have done to others. You're trying to overcome, and even if it feels like you're moving backwards, it's just to regain perspective about what this means and how you're applying your energy. How you're applying your energy to secure or to destroy. So there's this theme between securing versus destroying, and you're in the middle of this, to give up, to destroy, or to continue, to preserve. The matter is also that for some of you, whatever it is that it's not just about you. This Three of Pentacles might involve, collaborations, people that also have worked hard for this. So you have to take in consideration not only yourself, but others that have been helping you somehow in this. It's not just it feels here like something that is not just a one man's, job or decision. So there might be a lot of professional meetings or meetings, interventions even for some of you Scorpios, to try to understand what's up with you, or to define the future strategies of what is going to be done and how you're going to be, what you're going to be responsible for versus what you're going to be out of. So a lot to consider here. A lot to consider. I also feel like your own spiritual energy, your guides are really trying to help you out here. Show you ways to move past, again, to fight off, to cast away this shadows, this illusions of doomsday. And I just keep getting like there's something that sucks, that you're making it even worse because you're taking it as a sentence when it's just a temporary thing, whatever it is that sucks the most for you right now is just gonna pass. It's just a moment, it's not a sentence. It's not gonna stay like this forever. But the way you're handling the energy, you could be making it like that. So be very mindful of how you're using this. Financially, you could be needing to make some decisions, cut off expenses, cut off, excess, to again redefine. There's new financial strategies or business strategies on the horizon. You might also be going deep into, study of markets, possibilities of the financial market, economy. There's something about economy that is important for some of you Scorpios, learning what's up in it right now, where you can take more advantages, where you can, learn to have more like a functional, budget, or it's just things about finances that you want to improve, and you can absolutely when you get to be more informed about what's going on right now. Again, because I feel like some of you Scorpios have been out of it, so coming back to an energy where you adapt to this energy of knowing what's going on in the now, what you have been missing, particularly around whatever you're doing for work and the financial markets, economy itself, and how is it affecting your own finances or the finances of your business. Some of you might want to buy a home, or you're considering this, and you're like also make some sort of research when it comes to real estate and the values, you know, of investment versus disadvantages of it right now. Yeah, I feel here like, again, fighting off the negativity, fighting off the shadows, what I said. The devil is here. You're so attached, you're so consumed by something. It's a very powerful energy here. For some of you, it's a strong, again, attraction and obsession and attachment with an ex-partner or someone you are away from. And you could be obsessing a lot about this, but this is also about codependency, bad behaviors, addictions, influences that tend to, as I said, contaminate things and end up creating drainage and losses in our life. Loss of money, loss of credibility, loss of impact on our reputation, or loss of self-esteem in particular as well. So the devil is warning you against those shadows that I was speaking about, negativity, pessimism, but also negative influences around you. Be very strong. You do have strength to master something that feels it requires a lot of, again, effort, heavy lifting for you to deal with, but you have it in you. The strength is here, is in your unconscious. You're so strong, you're so powerful. And this is why you have here a tendency maybe to attract energies that want to see you, broken. Because you always seem so strong, so fierce, so invincible, that when there's a little bit of a hole, because you're only human, that people can see, they want to immediately use that, all right, to see you doing it's something here about people seeing you weak, people seeing you not thriving, people seeing you in a completely different energy, but also people controlling you. There might be here influences of people that want to control you, control how your life goes so much that this is the main dominant theme here, is that will you allow this to happen? Your desires, your relationships, your work life even could be having some toxic elements you need to deal with to get rid of that toxicity, so you can see things in a lighter form where they're not so much about controlling you and owning you. Also, this is about ownership. So whatever you own, or whatever is owning you, is extremely important right now, because it is a source of influence that it's negative and draining, and especially that it's putting you in a hole you don't belong. There can be issues of sexual affairs in the workplace, all right? And someone might be either threatening you or using this against you, so be really careful who you get yourself, especially sexually, involved with. Make sure that your sexual interactions are based, are with people that, are not trying to use that against you somehow and make sure that you also have those interactions in rightful places. There could just be also someone that is so obsessed with you. This person can work with you or be in a go to similar places or activities in their day-to-day life. Be mindful of this influence, because I feel like someone is so obsessed with you as well, sexually or financially, or what they can see they can gain out of you. The point here is for you to really fight off the enemy, fight off the devil. And once you do that, I feel like things will return to a better state where you feel secure, where you feel something here about feel honest. So I don't know, there's something about honesty that is also important. Maybe you have not been honest in your business dealings with money things, or with your relationships. And it could also be that this is about you learning how to overcome your own toxic traits in order to form secure, healthy relationships and deals. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.